Hello, so welcome back, and we've just leveled the fairy godmother up to level 2 to start the next stage of the quest. So here goes. My dear, would you have a little chat about the Forgotten Lands? Of course. Splendid. Now first I would like to know, do you think it's a place of woe? Excuse me, oh dear.
Oh.
Well, you're not the only one. Many of the villagers aren't terribly fond of the part of the valley. I suspect it's the small blazes scattered about. What do you have in mind? Well, now, I spent some time pondering the problem, and I believe it's, in this case, 2 enchanters would be most helpful. And lucky for us, there's a second talented enchanter here. Shall we go consult Merlin, my dear?
I'll see you soon, dear.
Right, so...
Oh, if you see Moana, tell her Maui says you're welcome.
It's almost like we stepped inside Bonnie's imagination.
Right, so all that forgetting business means we haven't had our little tea time chats in far too long. Oh ho ho, I've forgotten about that. We must resume as soon as possible. Now then, where were we? Oh yes, I'm afraid this is not a social call, Merlin. Andrew and I are on a quest. We're looking for a way to douse the fires in the Forgotten Lands. An industrious quest indeed. Why, I've tried to solve that problem myself, but I'm afraid it's quite the conundrum. None of my experiments have been as successful at all. Well, I'm here now, dear, and I'm sure the 2 of us will get to the bottom of this little pickle. Ah, I'm afraid neither of us holds the key to solving this. What we need is a Dreamlight magic. Goodness, yes, of course. So only Andrew can manage it. Well, thank you, Merlin. We'll be off, but you and I must meet for tea again soon.
Might I have a moment, child?
Andrew, I've good news and bad news. To the fiery pollution we've found a solution, but fighting such a flame is no more mere game. You must rely on your Dreamlight magic. Enchanting my royal watering can could do the trick. Let's figure it out together. Oh, yes. That's splendid, dear, splendid. Now, let's see. Perhaps we could use some tourmaline against the fire's green colour, some snowballs to make everything cooler, dream shards to seal the spell, and purple impatience so all will be well. I'll gather everything we can count me, and then what's the next step? Put everything in the empty vial to create an icy enchantment and apply it to your watering can.
Off you go. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Right, okay, so, quests. Seems I've got everything, so that makes life easier. Right, so use it. Right, so remove the green fires in the Forgotten Lands. This is one thing I hope that we could do is make this a lot less dreary. Right, so we need to pull back to the fairy godmother. Maui.
Oh.
Right, congratulations, child, it worked.
Oh?
Perhaps now no one will find the land quite so eerie, though it certainly is dark and dreary. Yep, walking there is a hazard now. Goodness, you're right. We wouldn't have want someone to trip and fall while working through the Forgotten Lands, but that's easy enough to fix, my dear. With some lights, paths, and seating, you'll soon be cozy as we can be. Now, I'll leave that to you. All you have done a marvellous job getting the rest of the village looking tip-top. Okay, right. Goodbye, dear. I'm off to Merlin. And I have years of missed tea time to catch up
Off you
on.
go. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Right. Okay. So what I might do is put a seat round her bit. So finally glad to get rid of this stuff now. I suppose technically we could get rid of those dead thorns. So what I am going to do, I'm just going to get rid of this awful stuff. I mean, it's probably likely it's going to come back again, so... Right, okay, so... Three bits of seating. I think I need to get some bench. What I'll do is I'll put the path from her house to... I need to get a couple of other sceneries, so I'm going to have to go to Mr. McDuck. Right.
Just so you know, I've got some new goods at the store.
Right, so seating. Maybe just get a couple of wooden benches if they've got them. No, they don't, so I'm going to have to order a couple of those. That I'll have to do.
Thank you kindly.
Right. I don't know what it is in this episode. They seem to be playing the music quite a lot. I think we've actually done 25 to be fair, but I'm going to just fill this out anyway. Okay, so that's done. She's still here, the fairy godmother? Or has she disappeared? Yep, she's still here. Oh dear, I've seen the wonderful things you've done with the Forgotten Lands. You're very talented, you know, and so creative. I'm sure the villagers will enjoy the Forgotten Lands as much as I do now. The work isn't done though. There is one last thing I must show you. Something the fires threatened and that you've helped keep safe. Follow
I'll see
me.
you soon, dear.
I noticed this earlier on actually. There, that is what I wanted to show you. It's a, well, let's call it a miracle in progress. After all, even miracles take a little time. Yes, you see, being a fairy godparent isn't always about magic. Sometimes you must do a bit of work without the wand. And thanks to you, Andrew, we now have a way to protect this from the fires. But what is it supposed to be? Surely you must realize it's meant as a surprise. But one thing I can tell you true, this gift is for you. Well, toodle-doo, and you will meet again soon.
Bippity-boppity-boo.
Right, let's get her to hang out. Right, so I gave her
Oh. Ah.
right. What I'm going to do is get because I made her a gardener, so this haven't all. Well, it doesn't matter for now. Just need her to level up for the moment.
Oh.
Right, we'll finish this off. Hopefully we can perhaps get us to level up again. Let me just put this these are potatoes. Okay. So everything here has fully grown. Oh, that's right. I'd forgotten I planted potatoes because I needed them. Right, let me just... I'm not going to bother going for those because I never get them anyway. sure that I'm going to need all these potatoes, so I'll probably sell some of them off. Right, so let's put some of these potatoes in here. Everything else we would just sell.
How's it going?
Right, so I want to sell the whole lot.
Oh.
Right, okay, so now what in the world did I want with that? It's not in my pockets, not either in my sleeves. Where could it possibly... Oh, Andrew, just who I hope to see. Would you be a dear and help me grant a few wishes? Yes, of course. Marvellous. I'm sorry to ask, but I simply cannot find the book that Merlin lent me. She asked me after it, but it seems to have sprouted legs and ran off. Oh, not that I mean actual legs, dear, though I suppose a book of Merlin's might do that. Where was I? Oh yes, other villagers are waiting for my help. Could you aid them in my stead while I look for Merlin's book? Just point me in the right direction. Oh, thank you. Now, it's nothing to be complicated. You shouldn't have any trouble making these wishes come true. First, our dear friend Anna feels a bit under the weather. Some pumpkin soup should make it all better. Here, take the recipe in case you need it. Now, who else? Ah, Ursula is in need of amethyst, and that delightful Olaf fellow would like a pile of sticks. Okay, got it. Thank you, dear. Now, I'll go look for that book. Now... could just literally go and to my house and just grab them, to be honest. Right, so gather the amethysts for Ursula. What does she need amethysts for? And some pumpkin soup for Anna, so let's go and make that. Oh, hang on. Probably need to activate the recipe. guessing I must have had it. Let me guess, it was in the main courses. Okay. Carbon blazing, what's that looks like? Lion King. Right, I don't get this. Right, so one pumpkin, one ginger, one milk. Right, any vegetable. One milk. One ginger. So I do have it, so why on earth did it not? Right, so let's go and find